Hi everyone, Jean here. Welcome back. Nice to see you all again. If I could see you, but you know what I mean. It's not been a very good week this week. I've lost two, a cousin and a friend. And so sadly I've had to make the cards we all don't want to make, but have to at some point. So I made this one. It's just plain and simple. And I just embossed a line all the way round. Did a little bit of blending ink across the front there, just in a patch, and then stamped the flower and the sentiment and just left it very plain. And then inside the verse says, those who we have loved never really leave us. They live on forever in our hearts and cast their radiant light on our every shadow. And that's by Silvana Rossetti, that verse. So I thought that was very fitting, yeah, at this time. So I thought I'd come on because I want to make another one. That one's to be sent. I've already sent one, and that's to be sent, but I thought I'd come on and make this one with you, because you can also make them, I mean, you don't have to make them for sympathy. It says on there, sending love and sympathy. You can make them for birthday cards or anything. And I'm using Stampin' Up! Love and Sympathy stamps. Really nice stamps. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and just, you know, share it with you. So first of all, we're going to use Stampin' Up's Sahara Sand and mint macaron. So I'll start off with Sahara Sand, and I'm just going to lightly go across the front, just gently. I mean, it might not show up a lot on camera. It's very, very gentle colour on that. Let's put a little bit more on. I hope you're keeping all well and not getting too bored with the lockdown, but it's necessary. Right, then we go on to mint macaron. Excuse my fingers, I've been messing with ink, having a play. And we'll go to this, as I say, mint macaron, and just go across there, just lightly. And then we'll go back to the Sahara Sand and just lightly blend some more across the bottom. Let's put a little bit more on there. I think that will do us. Yeah. I think that will do us. Right, so I'll close these up, and then they won't dry out. There we go, put them to one side. And then I've got the stamp already mounted up, and I'm going to stamp it in VersaFine. So I'm just going to ink up, make sure it's well inked, and then we'll get it on our card. Right, oh dear, look what I've done, honestly. Where's that come from? Oh, never mind, we'll have to cover it up somehow. So we'll put this on here. Oh, it doesn't show much, does it? I might be able to get that off with an ink rubber. And then we're going to go on to our Sending Love and Sympathy. So we're just going to ink that. I could do with this VersaFine, but it is a ink what you've got to be really careful with. Oh dear, it gets all over the place. Well, it does with Jean anyway. I don't know about anybody else. Right, so we're going to stamp this, yeah, with Love and Sympathy. I'm just going to pop it down there and hope that comes out straight. Yeah, lovely. And then when that's dry a little bit, I'm just going to do the embossing and it's dead easy. I mean, you can just do this with a ruler and you know, and your embossing tool, and I'm just going to bend that so I can get it into the corner better. And what we want to do, I hope I'm in shot here, am I here? I want to do 1/2 inch all the way around, but first of all, just let me test that that is dry. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to go that way. And we're going to do 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, all the way down. It just adds a nice feature to your card without it being over the top. When you want a really nice simple card, and then I fold that back so I can get down that side, and then we'll do this one. And that's all there is to that. So you can see you then, oh, I haven't done that. Forgot one. So we have to go this side for this. Oh dear. Wait a minute. Push that up to there. It's just that over that little bit, that one. So that's straight. I think that's about it. There we go. So you can see how it just marks your card nicely round all 4 sides. Finish with that, and then inside I've just done the insert, and I'm going to stamp on that first before I pop it in case I make a mistake. And it's a lovely verse, this. Beautiful. Very sad though when you have to send them out, but very necessary at times. Make sure I haven't got anything on my hands. There. Right, let's have a look. Yeah. Right, so I'll just move this out of the way, and then you can see what I'm doing. So we're just going to stamp this here and press on it a little bit, just to hold it a minute to soak into the card. And there we go. Those whom we have loved never really leave us. They live on forever in our hearts and cast their radiant light on our every shadow. Sylvania Rossetti. So what I'm going to do now is pop this inside the card. Just make sure that that's blotted. Yeah, that's fine, it's dry. Pop that in. And that's our card done. I'm a bit sad about that. I don't know what to put there with it blotching. Don't know. We'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about it. Maybe I could stamp something across there, because I don't really like it like that. And I don't know where I've put my rubber at the moment, so we'll see. I might be able to stamp another flower or something, I don't know, or a leaf or whatever, but I'll think about that anyway. Yeah, so that's our card. It's been a quick video, but I did want to come on and share it with you. You know, as I say, you don't have to do them for sympathy. You know, you can do them for birthday. And what I did with one of them, I just coloured a little bit inside that flower and put a little, in fact we'll do that. We'll do that. Just let me get my, excuse me a minute, and I'll just get me my diamantes, if I can find them. Yeah, here we go. Let's get a little, yeah, look, here we go. And I'll get a pencil, a marker, just to go inside there, let's have a look. Here I'm back. Sorry about that. But I'm just going to put a little... In fact, I might put a pearl. That might be quite nice, a pearl. Let's have a look. Just in the... Whoops, it is it. Buttercup. Just to pop in centre there. Just, yeah, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Yeah. And then I'm just going to mark that flower just with a little bit of colour, because they don't want to be too sombre, and leave it at that. Sending love and sympathy. So there you've got a plain one and a coloured one. Hope you can see these. Let me bring you out a little bit. Just a minute. That's it. You've got a plain one and a coloured one. So it's still simple, but you've just got that tiny bit of colour to lift it. And as I say, you can do these for birthday cards and, you know, do them in brighter colours. So I hope you like that. I will be back on in a couple of days because I've got quite a few videos lined up to do, demonstrations. So thank you for watching, and I would be so grateful if you'd hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything, but it'd help me. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd be grateful if you'd subscribe. But most of all, I just want to thank you for coming on, and stay safe everybody, and I'll see you soon. God bless.